listening students. This is session number 9. Here we are discussing regression analysis again. Now, what are the methods methods which can apply to study regression? First method is graphical method. Here we are. Second method is algebraic method of linear equation that we are fitting the data. When we apply this regression graphical method, different points are plotted on a graph paper representing different pairs of variables. One variable is taken along the x-axis and another variable is taken along the y-axis by taking a proper scale. Now these points give a picture of a scatter diagram with several points spread over. A regression line may be drawn between these points either by freehand or by a scale in such a way that the squares of the vertical or horizontal distances between the points and the line of the regression is minimum. Points, if you get a scatter diagram, points scatter all over the graph, but you have to draw a line so that it is very close to the maximum number of points. So it should be drawn in such a way, such a manner that lines leaves equal number of points on both sides. It should not leave more to the right, it should not leave more to the left. Equal number of points on both sides. However, to ensure this is rather difficult, the method only renders a rough estimate which cannot be completely free from subjectivity of person drawing it. It all depends on how person who is drawing the graph is unbiased. Next, however, such a line can be straight line or a curved line also, depending upon the scatter of points and relationship to be established. Now, a non-linear freehand curve will have more element of subjectivity and a straight line is generally drawn. Let us understand it with the help of an example. Height of this one is given, height of father and height of son. The diagram given below shows the height of fathers on x-axis and height of sons on the y-axis. You notice the curve is there. We have drawn again like a line. Here you notice the height of fathers and the height of sons. It is clear that position of the regression line of x on y is not exactly like that of regression line of y on x. They are different, which is which has been shown in the problem. The regression line of x on y is not same as y on x, and when there is either perfect positive or perfect negative correlation between the two variables, the two regression line will coincide. If they are same, if it is perfect, if correlation is perfect, positive or perfect negative, then both the regression lines coincide. Next, the further of two regression lines, the two regression lines from each other, the lesser is the degree of correlation. If it is far away, correlation is lesser, is the meaning. Lower grade of correlation. Next, it should be noted that the regression lines cut each other at the points of average of x and y, means mean value. They meet each other at mean value of the variable, mean value of the given set. So they meet each other at x bar and y bar. If the form point where both the regression lines cut each other at a perpendicular is drawn on the x-axis, we will get the mean value of x series, and if from the point of a horizontal line is drawn on the y-axis, we will get the mean of y series. So what is now algebraic method of properties of regression? As algebraic method of least square, it is a best estimate of the population line is regression of equation of y equal to a plus bx. Regression of equation x is a plus by. So x is unknown, x is dependent on y is independent, x is dependent on y. y is independent. If y is independent and x is dependent on y, then it is x on y. If x is independent and y is dependent on x, it is y on x. Now, the algebraic method for simple linear equation can be understood. Regression equations are y equal to of y on x is expressed as y equal to a plus bx. Then regression equation of x on y is x equal to a plus by. In these equations, a and b are constants which determine the position of the line completely. Now for the regression equation y equal to a plus bx, now which is how to find this one? By taking sigma y equal to na plus b sigma x. Now bxy and byx are the, we have written earlier in the first case, x minus x bar equal to b by x, bxy into y minus y bar, and we have written y minus y bar equal to b by x into x minus x bar. The regression coefficient always, geometric mean of the regression coefficient is always is the correlation coefficient, or is square root of bxy into b by x. Now regression coefficient are either positive or negative, same sign, negative sign together. The coefficient of correlation and regression coefficients will also have same signs. Yes, coefficient of correlation and regression will have. If one of the regression coefficient is more than 1, the other one will have to be necessarily less than 1. If one of the regression coefficient is more than 1, the other one will have to be necessarily less than 1. Next, regression coefficients are independent of the change of origin but not scale. If you change x to dx, x minus a, if you divide this by c, some other constant in the series, it is not independent. But if you change x to x minus a, dx equal to x, original x equal to dx minus dx equal to x minus a, then they are independent of the change of origin. It is tougher, it is not easy. Now, the average regression coefficient is always greater than unity. Average of regression coefficient always is greater than 1. Average of this one is always greater than 1. Now, for a bivariate, these are the properties of regression coefficient as given in this. Now, regression equation is, now first problem, if the given for a bivariate data, the two regression coefficients are, two regression coefficients are given as minus 0.73 and minus 0.11. Find the correlation coefficient. So which is, what is the solution? R equal to root of bxy into b by x, which is square root of minus 0.73 into minus 0.11, which is square root of 0.803, which is 0.896. But you cannot take, even though you get 0.896 as the value, if as both the regression coefficients are negative, it is necessary that you have to take negative sign for the correlation. It is minus 0.896 is the answer. Next is, for a bivariate data, next problem is two regression coefficients are minus 0.87 and minus 0.5. So what is R? R is square root of bxy into b by x. Substitute. Take one as the which one? Bxy, another value as b by x. Now find this one. Positive correlation, negative is there. Now next is 0.659, square root of 0.659 is 0.435 is 0.659. There is a moderate degree of positive correlation. Estimate the value of y. Next problem. You see, estimate the value of y when x is 60 and also find out the coefficient of correlation from the following data. Data is given. What is data? The mean value of x is, that means x bar is 0.2. Mean value of y bar is 27.9. The regression coefficients of y on x is minus 1.5. Regression coefficient of x on y, that is given. bxy is minus 1.5. byx is minus 1.2. Now what is that you have to do? Estimate the value of y. So y minus y bar, everything is given. You don't have to worry. Regression coefficient of y on x is given, x on y is also given. So y minus y bar, write the regression equation. Y minus y bar equal to byx into x minus x bar. Now y minus y bar is 27.9 is minus 1.5 into x minus x bar, 53.2. What is the answer? Substitute the x value. You don't have to simplify. Substitute x equal to, how much is that? 60. So 60 minus 53.2, which is 60 minus 53.2, 6.8 into 1.5 is exactly what we are getting, minus point value, and the value of y is now equal to equation that you are estimating. Now getting estimate after substituting, after a value of x is 60. So which is the value at the end is minus 90 plus 107.7, which is 17.7. Now coefficient of correlation is square root of the regression, means geometric mean of the regression coefficient, which is square root of minus bxy into byx, which is minus 1.5 into minus 0.2, which is root 0.3, which is equal to 0.5477. Now following on the bivariate regression, that is over. Problem number. Next, you are given a regression equation. You are asked to calculate the x bar, y bar, at what point they are meeting, at what point they are intersecting, and correlation R. The following are bivariate regression lines. Find the correlation coefficient between x and y and their means. Also calculate coefficient of determination. So x plus 2y equal to 15. How is that? X plus 2y minus 5 is 10. Take minus 5 to the right side. X plus 2y equal to 15. Now 2x plus 3y equal to, now what is this? Yes, 18. Now write one below another. So multiply the equation 1 by the number 2. So 2x plus 4y, first equation you multiply and cancel, subtract. You will be getting y equal to 12. So y bar also is 12. Whatever you are getting y will be the mean value of y. So next time by substituting the value of y in equation 1, substitute this value, you will be getting which one? The x value. So x value is minus 9. Therefore x bar is minus 9. Regression equation of y on x is, you take one of the equation as y on x. The first equation he has taken as y on x. So keep the x to the left side. Okay, x, but y he has kept. Okay, y he has kept to the left side. 2y equal to minus x plus 15. Therefore y is, divide all the equation by 2. Minus 1 by 2x plus 15 by 2. The byx is minus half. Regression equation of x on y is, x on y is 2x plus 3y equal to 18. 2x equal to minus 3y plus 18. That means x equal to minus 3 by 2 y plus 18 by 2, which is minus 3y by 2, which is plus 9. Therefore bxy is minus 3 by 2. Therefore you multiply now, take the value which is r equal to same formula, bxy square root of bxy into byx, which is minus 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 2, which is minus 0.87. Coefficient of determination is, of course if asked you have to do the square of the correlation coefficient. Now the last problem you see, go through, and you may notice it is also like that. In any of the cases, if you take x on, first equation as x on y and second equation as y on x, if both the coefficients are more than 1, you have to reverse your decision. X on y to be taken as y on x and y on x to be taken as x on y. Then you will be getting the value. In the second problem, mean value of x is now point, which one? X bar 1. Very simple problem, which is x is 1. So x bar is also 1. Then y is 1. Y bar is also, y is, what is that? Y, first you are getting y, no, x. Y is 2. Y bar is also 2. You substitute, you just see. I have shown here, slowly, equate the coefficient is not necessary here. Directly you are multiplying, multiplying the equation 1 by number 4 you are multiplying, 4, and to make it equal, anything. Subtraction also gives you any way of simultaneous system of simultaneous equation that you are calculating to get the mean values of x and mean value of y. By substituting the value of x in one of the equation, you will be getting, if you remove x, you will be getting y. If you remove y, you will be getting x. Now the value is of equation of y on x is, now coefficients you have to take. First equation taken as y on x, 3x minus y, yes. Second equation, first equation is x on y. Both problems have the same thing. First equation y on x. Therefore, 3x minus 8y equal to minus 13. 8y equal to 3x plus 13. Y equal to 3x plus 13 by 8. Here is what I am telling you. If you take first equation as x on y and second equation as y on x, and if both the coefficients are more than 1, bxy and byx, you have to change your decision. You have to change x on y equation as y on x and y on x equation as x on y. Then you will be getting the answer. Therefore, R is, what is R? After obtaining mean values, you have to take R. R is equal to bxy into byx, which is equal to square root of 2 by 3 into 3 by 8, which is square root of 0.25, and this one is our 0.5. This completes the problem here, and discussion also is there. More illustrations will come next in the next session. I have given the reference books, all same book that I am referring.